What's up, guys? We are currently live from Port Lavaca right now in Texas coastline. They just issued storm surge warnings here, and we just got here in Port Lavaca as well. So there's storm surge warnings are already posted here across the area, and they also have hurricane warnings now in effect, and also flood watches due to a ton of significant rainfall. It's going to be coming with a system anywhere between 6 and 12 inches of rainfall is possible with this system as it comes ashore on Monday. So that's going to be torrential rainfall for flooding inland as well, with the combination of storm surge up to 3 to 6 feet is possible in some of these locations. But they just issued a storm surge warning here for life-threatening storm surge, of course, in Port Lavaca area, um, Port Lavaca, Port O'Connor, and Sea Rift locations affected. Uh, and they said they can't rule out the chances of wind gusts from 74 to 110 miles per hour is possible. There is a possibility that this storm that comes into land anywhere between a Category 1 or a Category 2 storm is possible with life-threatening storm surge. Um, Peak storm surge is potential to 4 to 6 feet above ground somewhere within the surge prone areas. So be careful with those as well. Life-threatening storm surge is possible 4 to 6 feet. Um, Flooding greater than 3 feet above ground level is potential as well. Major beach erosion with heavy surf breach and dunes, strong and numerous rip currents, moderate damage to marine stocks, boardwalks, and piers as well. Flood and rain, like I said, I said 612, but they're saying 610 with locally higher amounts are possible in some areas as well. Um, I mean, that's what we're looking at here. I mean, you have hurricane warnings now and storm surge warnings posted. Um, But like, I'll just get out of my vehicle. That way, you can see what we're looking at here. So far, potentially, it's a beautiful day here on the beach, of course. Um, I'm out here enjoying the beach, of course. We have people out here barbecuing, enjoying last couple 24, 48 hours until the storm actually does come into the area, of course. Very nice and hot. It's about anywhere between 90 to 100 degrees. Heat index out here on the Texas coastline today with dew points really up there in the higher 70s or even close to 80 dew points of humidity as well across the area as well. Winds are probably gusting like 5 to 10 or 15 miles an hour in some locations. But everyone's out here enjoying the beach so far, but this won't be the same scenario here in the next 48 hours when Beryl does come out to Port Lavaca um, in the next 48 hours. So we'll probably have storm surge, potentially up to 4 to 6 feet. Where I'm standing right now, we could be underneath a little bit of water, like 2 to 3 feet, where I'm standing right here, based on the higher waves that do come in. So that's what the potential that we're looking at right now, and it's probably going to get worse. You know, the storm's still underestimating the people are still underestimating the storm because it looks like trash right now. But it's definitely going to throw people off when this storm does actually finally take effect of the Gulf of Mexico. Um, Warm waters, way above average warm waters. I mean, the hottest temperature in the ocean is probably the parts of Gulf of Mexico right now. And the storm system needs to get away from the dry air, of course. It's been doing a good job with blowing up convection here throughout the day. It doesn't show so much of a crappy system, but it needs to get its act together here pretty quick. And I think it's going to undergo rapid intensification once it finally does. Later on, late tonight or later on this evening, I think we're going to see rapid intensification. It's definitely saturated into the environment. It's definitely starting to slowly push away to dry air. And I think we're definitely have a good chance of maybe a shot of a Category 2 or higher, potentially with the storm. It's a possibility. I'm not throwing it out there that it's 100% guaranteed, but it is a possibility because the warm waters, I mean, the Gulf of Mexico does a lot of magical stuff. So, but we'll definitely be out here doing shooting live coverage, of course. Just looking at, a couple little models here. Um, Not that. Looking at the system right here coming in. We got Beryl right here. So here you got some high level cloud cover here, a couple of convective showers here, way far outer moisture convective bands of Beryl. Still getting some storms and showers here with the southward motion boundary here pushing off to our area here pretty soon. We're going to get some rain here, I assume. But we should be seeing some 30-mile or 40-mile gusts here starting tomorrow evening, tomorrow night, with some potential storm surge, high tides and low tides. Um, Currently watching some couple more hot towers here trying to fire up in the middle of the core here. But it's definitely still needs to wrap around the low-level circulation there, and dry air needs to stop invading it so much. So I think we're definitely have a shot of intense rapid intensification later on, late this evening into overnight hours. I think it's going to look a lot different when we wake up in the morning tomorrow morning, um, based on currently everything that we're seeing visually. This morning when it started blowing up hot towers around the core, but like I said, the dry air needs to stop wrapping around and choking off the low-level circulation, and everything needs to get a little more in line, of course, and stacked properly. That way tonight we blow up. So, but other than that, stay tuned for later live weather updates. We'll be out here streaming throughout much of the day tomorrow, especially tonight, watching the storm surge or any locations that are prone to storm surge, of course. And stay tuned for live weather updates. And hello from Jamaica, Sophia. And we'll be back later on if it needs to be, and we'll just kind of scout out the areas and look where the prone areas for storm surge are, of course. So stay tuned.